Foxy. What does the fox say? Well, the fox in this one says memorize. In this game, you're going to go through 20 cards of the Foxy deck. So you'll shuffle, make a 20-card deck, and then you're going to turn over the first card. I'm going to then write down, everyone has a board like this, you're going to write down how many times you've seen these animals in total. So far I've seen 1 dolphin, 1 cat, and 1 octopus, so I've seen 3 animals. It's pretty obvious. The next card, how many dolphins and octopi have I seen so far? Well, that's 4, because there's 2 on this card, 2 on the last. Now there's 1 chicken. Now there's been 1 bear. Now there's been 1 pig. Now there's been 3 and 2, that's 5. Now there's been, is this my first zebra? It's my 3rd cat. I think it's 4. Was that my 3rd? I think so. Is that my 4th? I don't remember, so I'll just write 3. Oh. I don't remember anything at this point. How many rabbits have there been? 4 and 2 bears, so that's 6. And so on. This is how you're going to play the game. As you go farther, obviously, it's going to get harder. If at any point you're like really sure on one of them, you can circle it, and that one will score you double points at the end of the game if you're correct. At the end of the game, you're going to turn over this card to show you. So there is 1 dolphin, there's 1 cat, and 1 octopus, so that's 3. And then everyone will compare it with their board. 3, good, I got 3. If you go over the number, you get no points. If you come under the number, then you will get the points that you wrote. So, for example, I now add another one of these. So there's 4. That one's correct. Now there's 1 chicken. I got that correct. There's now 1 bear. I got that correct. There's now 1 pig. I've gotten that correct. This adds a cat and a dolphin. So that's 5. That's what I said. Nice. This adds a zebra and a cat. So that is 4. I got that one correct. This adds an octopus, which is 3. And I got that correct. This adds a dolphin, which is 4. And I wrote 3. So I get 3 points. And then this is a bear and a rabbit. And I wrote 6. And it's only 3. So I'm not doing very good in that regard. And then this one's a dolphin. And I wrote 4. But there's actually 5 dolphins. And even so I circled this. I don't get anything. I would have got double had I been correct. Anyway, at the end of the game, whoever has the most points is the winner. A lot of you probably can tell from me going over that whether you'll like the game or not. And you know what? I'm not normally a big fan of memory games, but this one amused me. And I think the reason for that is because I can just say, well, I can't remember how many there are. So I'm going to guess 4, because I think there's been maybe 6 or 5. I don't know. So I'll just say 4. I'll be safe. I'll at least get 4 points. And I'll tell you what. That works. It just does. It's kind of a weird game because the first 5 cards everyone's going to get right because you'll remember that. But after that, it does a bit snowball. And even people who are definitely sure start getting forgetful near the end. Each of the different types of terrain that's in the background, whether it shows the farm or underwater, has 2 animals. But the cat can show up anywhere, as cats can do. There's also a fox card in there. And when the fox card shows up, if he shows up at all, you say how many different animals you've seen before him. That's it. There are some games that are better than others because when there's more 2 animal cards that show up rather than 1 animal's, it's trickier and that's just going to be random shuffling of the deck. But I still really find this one to be an amusing little game, especially to play with families or kids. So in that regards, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.